If you are a young woman between the ages of 18 and 28 years old, and you are currently dealing with a broken heart, or you feel like your heart is constantly being broken, Auntie Denika wants to talk to you. I was on my walk this morning, and I just meditate on my walk. I take the time to go within and just allow my soul and my spirit to speak to me. And one of the things that I remembered, I had a memory recall when I was 18 years old. And really between the ages probably of 18, 19, and then also 20. I was in a relationship with my children's father, who I did end up getting married to. But the memory that I had this morning was visiting him. He had gone to school in Florida. We lived in the Bahamas. And visiting him, and we were just on the floor laying down, probably messing around one day. And a rock bounced on the carpet. And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought maybe something was on the carpet, and in our tussling with each other, it had kicked up. But he immediately got up and went to the window and then went downstairs. Now, I had gone from the Bahamas to Florida to visit him, right? And so I got up and I looked out of the window, and he was downstairs talking to a young woman. And when he came back up, I questioned him about it. And, of course, there was a lie. But there was lies throughout that entire relationship. And I got married at 21 to that same person. Let me tell you what Auntie Denika wants to tell you today. You are between the ages of 18 and 28. Believe what they show you. The rule of Maya says, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. We often, as young women especially, get caught up in these relationships. And, there's a whole lot of things that are happening there. We're young, we're vulnerable, we want love, we're desperate to be chosen. It's a whole bunch of things that go on there, right? But I'm going to tell you what I have learned. They always show you who they are. And when you don't believe them, when you accept the excuses, when you accept the I'm sorries, yeah, they sorry asses. That's what they sorry, right? You accept the I'm sorry over and over and over again. You end up disappointed. You end up hurt. You end up heartbroken. Let me tell you something. Cheating is a choice. That is not something that just happens. There's a buildup to a situation of infidelity or cheating. And you know what? You might be in your 50s and this message might apply to you. But what I want to tell you today is, one, they will always show you who they are. And two, believe them when they show you the first time. Now, if it happens the first time and you decide, okay, well, maybe it's just a mistake, I'm going to forgive. But when that's be happening 2 and 3 and 4 times, that is a habit, baby doll. That is a practice. That is a characteristic. That is who they are. And you set yourself up for hurt, disappointment, failure, heartbreak, depression, yada, 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 when you ignore the signs, when you ignore the red flags. I have a new client that I'm working with. And in our first session, I was asking her, who do you think you married? And she said she didn't know. I said, well, who got married? And she didn't know. But in our conversation, she admitted that she saw a red flag on date number 1. It was a lie. A liar will lie. And a liar will try to get away with a lie, but a lie cannot be hidden for long, especially when you pay attention, right? But if a liar feels like they can lie to you and get away with it, they will continue to lie, because a liar lies. That's who they are. A cheater cheats. Someone who is unfaithful will be unfaithful. Your responsibility to your heart, to your emotional well-being, is to pay attention. It doesn't take anything away from you if you walk away from a situation that shows you that is no good for you. But it gives everything to you when you walk away from a situation that shows you that it's not good for you. I want you to type this in the comment section. I deserve a love that honors me 100%. See, because if you accept 50%, I'm not a believer of this 50-50 in no relationship. It's 100-100. You bring 100, I bring 100. Because if you accept 50%, that's all you're going to ever get. All you're going to ever get is half. And usually it's half empty, not half full, right? So Auntie Denika just came by to tell her little youngins today, honey, you can get on the other side of heartbreak. I just feel like heartbreak is a part of the life process because it teaches us so much. One of the things that it teaches us, and you have to be aware of this, is what to look out for, what to pay attention to, what not to ignore. But all of those external factors are designed to lead you back to self. What are you worth? What do you deserve? What is your value? What matters to you? What do you desire? Because it's never about that person. Our relationships with other people are simply a reflection of ourselves. And if you continue to accept the cheating, the lies, the manipulation, the abuse, what you are essentially saying about yourself is, I don't deserve better. I deserve to be treated in this way, or I'm not worth being treated well, right? Again, it all points back to you. And people can only do to you what you allow. If you make a choice today to disallow it, if you make a choice today to accept that you deserve a relationship that honors you, then you're going to walk that path. You're going to take the steps towards that. And I'm here to tell you, Auntie Denika is telling you today that you deserve the best. So stop settling for less. Okay? Remember, baby, you are the author of your life. And every choice that you make will reflect your power. So you go and you have yourself the most amazing day. And don't you let anybody else, man, woman, child, or thing, fuck it up. Okay? Okay. I'll talk to you soon. And I'm sending you so much love, babe. You deserve so much better. Stop putting up with the bullshit.